this, yes, and popped in like that. And then we can do something similar to what we have over on the other side, where we have this little thing that bumps out like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and now... Okay, now we have to do the tougher one because we want to go ahead and... but we'll chop that down. Okay, no problem at all. So let's go ahead and stretch across. Let's get this part of the roof made as well. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday afternoon. My Sunday afternoon's going really well. Had a nice lunch with my kids and my wife, today. We just had simple sandwiches today, so I got some sliced chicken deli meat, went ahead and got some Monterey Jack cheese. I don't think, see, this is going to end up coming out. Yes, this is going to end up coming out more. I got to figure out how to make that work. I think it's going to be okay in the end, because this will come off like this. Yes. Right? Oh, am I out of... Yes, I am. Let's go ahead and get a few more of those. I am out of some dark oak wood. Let's go ahead and pull that over here like this. I think that'll look just fine. And then we can go ahead and stare it all the way over. Now, what I decided to do with this particular build, since, let's go up like that. So there we go. Is that we're going to go ahead and... Perfect. I think that looks good. I think that dormer's in quite well. We do have to figure this side out. So we might just bring that out one more, about the way that connects. I think I'm going to surround it with I usually surround it with like a cobble or a brick, just to kind of give the roof an outline, and I really like doing that. I'm not sure if I want to use the brick or the cobble this time. Maybe use the blackstone? The blackstone might work. So that's an option. Yep, so I'm going to be here on the server. We're going to be having some fun. We're going to be doing some building here, guys. And we're going to see where this goes. I do want to do an official welcome back to Bees. Breeze, let's see her. She's still on the server, and hope she must have gotten off. She was on and seemed like, earlier for a couple hours, while I was doing things. But I guess she had to get off earlier, but she's back on the server. She has finally caught up. I think she was busy. Had some personal stuff she had to take care of, so we hadn't seen her for a while, but I'm very, very happy to welcome her back on the server, so that's another great thing today. Okay, so what do I got here? So I've got the spruce wood, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It doesn't, it's like... Okay, so let's go ahead and make some spruce logs. There we go. And then we'll take this. Oh, I wonder if yeah, that's probably what happened. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a few of these. Maybe about 60 of them. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and mark off kind of... Here, let's go ahead and sleep. We're the only one on the server. But we're in like the... Yeah. Okay, it'll be okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay a floor in here, because this is going to be the office. So basically, what do we got here is we're going to have a wood cutter shack. Yeah, that's what I wanted to build this time. Wood cutter shack, a guy who's... Or like a sawmill shack. Yeah, something like that. I think that's going to sound good, in which, the wood's brought in, it's processed, and then it's sold, okay? So basically most of this decoration is going to be, most of this build is going to be kind of decoration, but that's okay. Like, for instance, we are not going to close in this at all. We're not going to close this in at all. We're going to put some logs across it to give some structure, but basically this is going to be wide open. We're probably going to put a fence since there is a drop-off there, huge drop-off there, but I got this great idea I was thinking about yesterday, that we're going to have a little landing area right here, because guess what? If you're going to sell wood in this remote location, you got to have wood transferred over here, right? So guess how wood's going to get transferred over? Oh, yeah. I'll let you guys think about that, and I will let you know. But I think it's going to be really cool, and it's going to be a neat part of this particular build when we go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Yeah, I love it. I love the big seam here. It's pretty nice. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and we want to work this room some now. So let's go ahead and do that. This is going to be, in here is going to be the actual office. So this is going to actually be an enclosed little office area. That way, I don't know, I just think an office would work well. That's just me. I like an office. We're going to have an office right here. So we got to figure out how we're going to do the walls. I'm thinking I want to do something a little bit interesting. Let's go ahead and take, we've got this. Yeah, actually, let's try that, okay? We've got this basalt here, and, you know, I'm just having fun trying to use the new textures in other ways, and I think that looks pretty cool. That looks like a nice, that looks like a nice base, a nice foundation. You know, do we want to go in that far? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do for sure. And then we have the cobble, which surrounds everything, and of course, everything's being held up by this great pillars here, so we're reusing a material, which is good, and I think that helps bring depth to the build itself. Let's go ahead and surround it with a little bit more. You know, do we want to use that? I mean, that's kind of looking kind of flat. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I want some more depth in here, okay? So, ways we can build depth. Well, normally I would have put these pillars out one more, but I didn't do that this time. So that means we have limited space to work with, and I don't want to bring these things in anymore. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use walls. So it's going to be out with the basalt, so we're not going to use the basalt, but we do have some walls. So let's go ahead and take some of the dark stone wall right here, and let's see how that might look as an option. That looks pretty good. And you know what's great about it is it creates the depth that I like to have on my walls build. So so now we can make it flush, but because the walls have that option, we can go ahead and make some depth with it. Yes, I think that's the way to go. So let's go grab another stack. Well, we have we have a stack of black stone already on us. So let's go ahead and grab a few more of those walls then, and we're going to use these to create the walls of the office area, which I think is going to work out pretty good, and it's going to give us that depth that I would like to have. Okay, so let's go ahead and take those up a little bit, just like this. And these, let's make these go all the way up. Yeah. In fact, let's just make a really big window right here. I think that would work. I think that would look really well. Yeah, I think that would look really well. Work really well. It would look really well too. Yeah, so both of those look really well, work really well. Awesome. I hope everybody's having a good day. Thanks everybody who's stopping in, checking out the stream. So, do we like it going all the way up and attaching, or do we like it going halfway up so we can put some more blocks here? I don't know. I think I like it going all the way up. So let's go ahead and go all the way up there. Of course, you guys got any opinions on any of the building stuff, let me know, and maybe we'll try something different. I'm always up for new ideas. You know, I kind of like this going across like that, but I think to do that, we have to have something just above it. You know, but I think that works good like that. Now, this here, we can actually get away with that. Check that out. Doesn't that look nice? I mean, nice big window here, and then you can like look off over the different things. Yep, I think that's looking pretty good. Oh, guys, let me show you what I got. So, I don't know how he did it or what he did, but let's see here. Where is it? Yes, check it out. Apparently, Namu got himself a wither rose farm of some sort, and look at all that. Oh, guys, we have just now expanded some of the farms we're going to be doing here with that box of wither roses. So you're going to see some new farms coming up here pretty quick that I haven't tried yet, and I am like so energized now to build those farms. So I'm super stoked. Hey, Bees of Breeze is back in the game. Welcome. Yeah. Welcome back. Yep. Okay, so awesome. Okay, so yeah, those walls look good. You know, I really cannot get enough of the new building materials. I just love them, insanely like them. Now, the only downside, though, is they don't work really well with doors. They just don't really work. They don't. You know, I think to make these really awesome is they need to go ahead and set them up so that they work with doors. So if there's some way that Mojang could give them an attach so that they work with doors, I think that'd be fabulous. Okay, too bad there's not a glass shop. I would be paying for glass out the wahoo here. Yes, I would definitely be paying for glass, but I need some glass. So here, let's go back to the base. Apparently I need some glass so that I can go ahead and finish up the windows on that place, and then we'll worry about making a desk and stuff inside later. You know, we might just make it part of the inside of the building. I think that might look good. Very, very nice. I think I just went out the wrong... I'm always looking the wrong way when I go in this thing. Yeah. There they are. And there's the base. Whoosh. Oops, spat out right beside it. How funny is that? Good, good, good. So, what are you guys doing today? Anything fun happening? Anything exciting going on this week? I know me, I still have to. After this, I got to sit down. I got to sort my virtual online. Well, you know what? See, I went ahead and upgraded the system, right? Oh, sorry, back. I went ahead and upgraded to 1.16.2, and every time I do that, I have to create a new instance in my MMC client to go ahead and do that, and I always forget to turn off auto jump, and it just mixes me up. Okay, let's hear glass. Do we want to go with clear glass, something blue, something green? Ooh, I'm always liking the green stuff, but we got plenty of clear. Let's hear. Let's try a different color. What about, gray's always nice. Those are clay, not gray. Okay. Black ice? No, black windows. Black glass. Okay, now back to where we're at. Okay, so yeah, let's do some black glass. We haven't done black glass at all. That'd be kind of cool, And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and turn that stuff into some panes here. Yeah. What, 32? If I need more than 32, I'd be surprised. Let's go give it a shot. Okay, yeah, black on black on black. Okay, yeah, not much contrast, but that's okay. Also, if you're noticing, I don't have any of my texture packs on either. Since I just did this like 30 minutes ago, I don't have any, since I upgraded everything, I'm back to the old vanilla texture packs, which is okay. They look great. Honest, no complaints about those at all. Let's zip back over here. Zim. What does he have down here? I just noticed that. Carpets and stuff. Yeah, good job. Hope Iset's doing well. He's probably gotten himself busy. I've missed him the last few times he's been on the server, so hopefully he's having a great day as well. Okay, here we are. Bam. Okay, back to the wood shop, and now let's go ahead and, of course, I really didn't have to take everything with me, did I? Nope. But I did anyway, so let's go ahead and dump the ink and the glass for right now. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put these up. Yeah, see, I love the way the glass looks inside these walls. This is like, honestly, if we had to name favorite features of 1.16, just this feature right here. The walls attaching to glass and attaching to other things that they did. I mean, that has to be by far, hands down, easily the most incredibly awesome feature of 1.16. The downside is, check this out, is, I can do this and I can put a door in there and it just doesn't make sense. Well, let me put a door in there. I don't know. I haven't tried a door. Okay, so what type of door here? Should we have, a spruce door? A spruce door would be the way to go. So let's go ahead and make a quick spruce door. Bam. Awesome. Okay, and unfortunately, these walls just don't attach to doors because the doors are either the front or the back. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what good is that, So, I mean, you can do it there or you can, do it there. It's horrible. It's just wrong. It's wrong on a few levels. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. So, golly. So I guess we're just going to go ahead. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make some smooth blackstone. And we're just going to go ahead and use that instead of using the walls. Because, we do have to have a door to the boss's office. I mean, to the head office, right? It shouldn't just be wide open to any old Yahoo that's coming through, right? So let's go ahead and do that. We could use some chisel blackstone. Nah, we're not trying to make something really ominous. How about just some polished blackstone? I think 16 should be enough. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and take a nap here. And it's easier. I am using a lot of dark textures, so it looks a lot better in the daytime. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Okay, so I guess what we'll do is we'll go ahead and build right on this. There we go. So now we got our door here. Okay, and that's looking splendid. Absolutely. Nice. I like how that looks. I mean, it's kind of flat against the wood, but then we got the nice texture of the inset walls here, which I think look really nice. In fact, that looks really nice, like an eave or a dormer right in there, which allows the air to flow into the attic and keeping it cool. That's perfect. Yo, Zenga! Very nice to see you on the chat there, sir. Hopefully you are having a fantabulous day. My day has been, it's been good. Very nice. We'll throw that up there. Yeah, very simple. Very, very nice. Yes, I'm excited. Spaghetti's good. I just had a nice sandwich. Had some chicken cold cuts with some Monterey Jack cheese, with some onion and some spinach. I prefer spinach on my sandwiches than lettuce. I don't know. I think I get more out of the spinach. There's more iron and minerals in spinach. Oh yeah, yes sir. How old am I again? I'm too old. I was actually thinking about that today. How old am I? Let me see if I can remember. I am going to be, I'm like 46 right now. So this year I'm going to turn 47. So I'm old. I feel old at least. I mean, not terribly old. I'm still in my 40s. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the 50s here in not too long. I can't believe I'm going to be that old. Kind of blows me away. I know. It's like, half my life is gone. Now I just got to make it to 100. So it's killing me. All right, that looks good. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use some, what do we got here? What do we got? Let's go ahead and do it with this. Let's push those out of the way. Okay. Speed running to 100. Well, I don't know if I'm speed running to it. It doesn't feel like it took ecstatically long to get up here, but, it's just one of those things. You do get older from time to time. So, let's speed running to 100. Thanks, Zenga. I appreciate it, when I'm dead. Okay, let's see here. Polished blacks. Okay, there's blacks on the stairs. I want the... Yes. Let's go ahead and get a few of these. Let's go ahead and get about... Yeah, and then let's go ahead and get some of these. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's layer this and get the roofing done, because that is... Ooh, don't need that, need that. Yes, siree. Ooh, and I might need these too. Blackstone. Where's my polished blackstone? When are you going to die? Well, no joke. Go to your grave and fist pump you for the first time. Oh, it's going to be a while. I do not plan to die anytime soon. I'd be pretty happy if I made it to, like, I keep telling myself I'm going to get in shape, now. I've gone back and forth. I really need to start exercising again. I've just kind of gotten out of the habit. But I do plan to do that. I'm going to do it. Oh, you don't know, plan to come to America soon? Well, don't worry. Don't come here on my account, But, at some point, it'll be a while, though. Don't plan on leaving here anytime soon, Okay, here, let's go ahead and do this. Let's outline this puppy. And, if we do it like this. Oh, what's Zenga saying? We'll wait 30, 40 years? Okay, yeah, there you go. Take your time. I won't be dead for a while, Awesome. Okay, what is that? I don't like that there, actually. Okay. Does that look bad, though? Let me see. No, I think that looks okay. We'll just have that go up there on the other side. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, we've got a plan now. Well, you wait 30 to 40 years. That'll probably be how long it takes me. I'm sure, things will be great, maybe my kids will even take care of me. Yeah, me and my wife were talking about what my retirement plan is. Well, my retirement plan right now is my teacher retirement plan, which is okay. I mean, it's not great, but it'll give me something. And then, a little bit of Social Security, which isn't great either, but it'll give me something else. Add those two together, and then maybe when I get rid of my kids, and we can reduce expenses, what we'll do is we'll start going all that extra money is going to go into retirement savings. So, oh, I don't want to talk about retirement. That's so long ways. I really don't even want to retire. I enjoy work and I enjoy teaching, and I want to do that for a long time to come. There we go. We're going to put that up there. And boom, like that. Nice. Okay, I think that's good. Let's go around to the other side. Yep. Let's grab that right there. Okay, so yeah, I'll be around for a while. Zenga, you have any fun things planned for this week? Has anything kicked up? Is the restaurant going to bring you back to do some cooking yet? Or you're still waiting? Which, yeah. Pandemics and everything. I know we just got finished with our first week with actual students at school. Definitely a change, but it was a lot of fun. It was actually nice to actually be in a classroom again and actually be going over rules and start teaching things. I enjoy teaching. Teaching's a lot of fun. It's just challenging now, the masks, But kids will find a way around it. Like, we were talking about all of our students have to have masks on, so we were talking that it seemed like we had less issues because the kids aren't making faces at each other anymore because the masks, it's really kind of wild because it's not exactly what we were expecting. Now we're going to see. It's still really early in the year. We've had 3 days, and a lot of times kids are usually pretty good the first few days, right? I've had a few exceptions, but it's going to be funny to see how things continue to go. I'm pretty lucky. I got a pretty light schedule, when it comes down to it. My schedule is basically, I have my programming class first thing in the morning, and those kids have been really good, so I'm happy for them, So I think they're excited to learn, and we're going to do some programming and stuff. Yep. And I think that's going to be exciting. That's going to be good. And that's my first morning class. And then after that class, I have, what do I have after that class? I have, did I do that side already? I might have. Okay. And after that class, I have my first science class of the day. It's pretty cool, Always enjoy my first science class of the day, second period. And it looks like we have some pretty good mix of kids in there. I'm pretty happy with it, Definitely always have some challenging kids somewhere, and I do got some challenging kids in there. But we'll see how it goes. All right, that's looking good. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? See, this is one of the ones I was not sure. I'm thinking... Let's see. How am I going to place this? You got to max and got some decent gear. Awesome. Good job. You said you were playing max yesterday. You'd already made some good progress yesterday. That's great, Zenga. Awesome. Yeah, yesterday, I went ahead last night and I did some side quests and finished up I think I finished up all my Polaris side quests yesterday. So those are all done, which is nice. I don't have to worry about going back and getting those anymore. So all my Polaris side quests are over. That was pretty cool. I still have to go back and defeat the guys in Dragonspire for that side quest in Dragonspire. Still have to go do that, which is like, but hey, whatever. Okay, I think what needs to happen here is we need to go ahead see. Maybe if I did this. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to make this work, and I don't think that's going to gel right there. So let's go ahead and chop that down. I might go ahead and... Yeah, let's try this. How about that? There we go. At least it's in keeping, right? Okay, and that's looking fine. So let's go ahead and take a look and see. Yeah, that looks good. Definitely very on the dark side. Well, okay, no problem, Zeng. If you have to go, I hope you have a great time. Thanks for stopping and saying hi. I appreciate that. I'm just going to be placing some blocks. Trying to get this place all looking nice and, yep, stable. Yep, looking good so far. Okay, Great. So we have this big hall here. So let's go ahead and let's grab some, no, not some dark oak. Let's grab some spruce. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Let's grab some spruce because what we want is we want some stability in here, right? And so we're going to lay these across like this, and that's going to go ahead and it's going to give us a frame for the building. Since we have another one here, we're going to use this to help us kind of mark a few things. There we go. And then that will stop down right in there. Now let's see here. How many do we have in there? We have 3. So let's even it up. Let's go 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to take that across like that. Very good. I think that looks good. Up, it's starting to get dark again. So let's go ahead and bring that one down like that. Let's go ahead and grab that bed. You know, we'll put some lights up, and that's going to make stuff a little bit easier. So well, let's go ahead and get that taken care of. There we go. Let's take this out then. There we go. Okay, so nice. So basically, you come on over here. You got the open shop here. We're going to have, I say we're going to have some fences over here to keep everybody from falling off the edge. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and have some places where you can pick up material, pick up supplies. Yes. And then this will be, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and set up some, yeah, kind of like a building thing. Yeah, because we'll go ahead and use some of those. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and grab. Let's go ahead and grab that. I think I've got some iron here now. Nope. I know I put it in my brown box, my new brown box, because I lost my last brown box. Watch, I'll find it at some point here in the server. Okay. Yeah, let's make 3 of those. Yeah, let's make 3 of those. So let's go ahead and go with 3 of those puppies. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take this now. And we'll put the brown box back up here. Okay. So what's going to happen here is, like right here, we're going to have a whole bunch. We're going to have some logs stacked up as if it's just come in. And then back here, we are going to go ahead and we are going to set up. Let's see here. What would be an appropriate type of stand? Let's use some basalt. That could be cool. Because, you know, basalt's not going to break or anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, you know, nope, we want it the other way. So let's go ahead and reset that. Okay, and then let's see here. We can go ahead and then, yeah, here's the fun part is we're going to go ahead and get some wood going to it. So let's go ahead and find some. I got a lot of junk sitting in my inventory, don't I? Okay, let's clear some of it out. Let's grab a few of these things here. And let's just make some, yes. Yeah, regular fences. This will give us a good contrast because we got a lot of dark textures going on here. And this is going to help you not fall off the back over here. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Nice. Okay, so you got your safety area right here. Okay, so now what do we want to do is, okay, let's go grab some spruce. Oh, my spruce right there. Okay. Okay, and so what we'll do is we'll have some spruce here, and then what I think we want to do is we'll go ahead and, let's see here. How can we, there's lots of different things we're doing. I'm just trying to decide what might be some of the best ways. So, here we go. So we've got some planks, right? And then what we'll do here is, you know, There we go. So the wood's coming in, it's coming out as planks, and, what we'll do is we're going to try some of this, uneven stacking like that to kind of give us the look like we're stacking up bunches of logs and planks. We might, we might go ahead and terraform some of this out. Let's see here. Oh, my inventory is killing me. Absolutely, inventory is killing me today. Okay. Okay, I think that's better. We'll go ahead and this will just give us some more space to work with here. That's really all we need right now, is we just need some space to deal with things. Okay. We'll just take this out too. That won't hurt anything. Of course, my inventory is like jacked up. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then, why is my shovel there? That's right. I was using my shovel, right? Okay. And boom. There we go. There we go. We got some stuff going on. Very nice. Okay. So, yeah, I can go ahead and all... Yeah, I'm not so worried about running out of that stuff. Okay, so there we go. And so then we can go ahead and... Yeah, and then we'll have another... Where is my... Yeah, we need more of that stuff. Okay, let's go over here. And yes, we're going to have to toss this stuff out because, unfortunately, I need some space. Let's see here. 24, that should be enough. Let's go ahead and grab those. And so then this is going to be like a wood pile right here of planks of varying lengths, right? Yep, saw this on a couple channels. Yeah, saw this on a couple channels. It's actually a really cool way to make it look like you got a bunch of planks and stuff. Kind of like wood planks that are like all the way across. So I think that looks okay. Yep, for sure. Nice. Okay, and so basically those are coming off. In fact, yeah, we are sawing those logs and we're getting different amounts, different lengths of planks out of them. Okay. I never finished that up there. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. I am terrible. I've got like things to do and I'm not getting them done. Okay. Sorry, let me go ahead and finish this up. That looked awful. I looked up and was like, oh my gosh. What was I thinking? I mean, not that I was thinking horrible things or anything, but it's like, eesh, I thought I finished all that. I don't want to leave that unfinished. Okay. And one more. Stair. Perfect. I think that now we got something. Now that's kind of looking... There we go. And, well, I think we want to take the spruce one more level in here, too. I just noticed it, so let's go ahead and grab our scaffolding. Yeah. I got a spruce on me. I got plenty of spruce. And so to kind of finish out the look that we got in here, we'll take the spruce, okay, and yes. Oh, terrible. I am terrible at the parkour. No problem. We'll get it taken care of, though. Okay, and then these are just posts to hold up the roof. Because that's usually how it is. That's how it's done. There we go. Okay. Yes, I think I missed. Okay. Let's try it again. That works. as long as you have enough spruce in your inventory. Let's grab another stack of spruce. Very, very good. Yep, so if you guys are tuning in, I'm doing some work here on the server. What we're doing is we're building a wood shop. Well, I mean a wood shop in our shopping district. I've already got the farms going and everything, which is really good. I just want to have something nice to show off and to sell my stuff in. Yep, that's all this is. It's just a shop to sell things in, which I think looks pretty good. I think that looks really nice. This is kind of like an outdoor awning or something like we got going on there, you know. So I think that looks really, really nice, you know. And I think if we go ahead and do it, you know, do fairly simple. Let's go ahead and make some chests. If I had a place to put my let's put my dark oak stuff up out of the way. You know, this stuff just needs to go. Let's just get rid of this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Now that I've cleared out just a little bit of inventory space, let's see how we're going to make this look. Okay, looking good, looking good. Roof's looking good. It's a dark look. I like it. It's something different. Looks pretty neat. I mean, this is only half of the build, though. I mean, once we get all this stuff in here, let's go ahead and grab some lanterns, and let's make it look nice, or at least lit up. Yeah. Amazing what happens when you add some light into a scenario. And then obviously here in the office, let's see here. Do we have anything good to hang it from? Chains would be really good. Yes, chains would be absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and grab some of that iron. There's the iron right in there. Let's make some chains, because there's a new feature here in 1.16.2 that just like makes me really, really happy inside, right? And it's the idea that we can make chains now. Well, I mean, we could always make chains, right? Right. But now we can do horizontal chains like that. Look at that. A horizontal chain. That is just so beautiful. I'm so thankful that that they went ahead and did that. But, you know, chains are also really nice because you can go ahead. They look really nice. And actually in kind of like an industrial, like, you know, this is meant to be more, you know, like, see, you hang that down. See, normally what you would do is you'd use a couple of, what do you call those things? Nice. That looks so much nicer. You know, that actually looks like the way it would if you had a light hanging in the middle of the room. You'd just be coming down on a chain. So loving that. Okay, very nice. Okay, so now we've kind of got this working. Okay, this is kind of looking okay. You know, we might want to put an awning over that. Let's go ahead and sleep away. And, well, I mean, you know, in mushrooms, in Mushroom Island, it's okay. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I kind of like it. I really do like the way this particular build is shaping up. And again, you know, this is really just so that we can go ahead and create a shop, you know, that sells wood. Now, I'm trying to decide, like, obviously, you know, people would be coming up over in here, maybe coming over here, walking over here. So that's a real possibility. So we might go ahead and like go ahead and set up maybe another cordon someplace that, yeah, those oh my goodness, it seems like I just can. Okay, we'll put those in here, and I'm going to chunk the mushroom because I really don't need the mushroom. Goodbye mushroom. Goodbye dirt. Really don't need the dirt. Don't need the mycelium. Goodbye, guys. Okay. Now, I think what we're going to do is we'll make some other logs here. Like, what are some other logs we can make that I have? I got planks. Yes, perfect. You know what? I don't even have to do that. I have stuff all the way up in here. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Let's grab these. Perfect. Okay. Yep. And then we'll take this here like that. Yes, there we go. And that's how you get the look. You just kind of like, random stack them so that they look like they're sticking out of a wood pile or something. I guess that doesn't look so randomly stacked, but that's fine. Maybe come across like that. So there we go. We've got all sorts of stuff for your wooden needs and everything. Maybe something like that. Yeah. So I think that looks okay. I definitely like it. I really like when I saw this idea on a couple of videos of some other builders. I thought it was a really cool idea to kind of to be able to make wood piles out of just planks. And just make them different lengths and stuff, so they kind of like stick in and out, so it looks like you got different size logs and stuff. I really, really do like that. I think that adds some nice. It's a nice part of the build. Okay, now let's see here. So we got this whole mess going on right here with the wood getting chopped down. Now, where are we going to put down supply to buy? Okay, so let's kind of think of the flow of the shop. So you're coming up here. Maybe you just finished buying all the ink you want, because I think this is probably going to be I just picked up that stupid mushroom and the dumb mycelium. Let's chunk that junk. Okay, so you're coming over here. You're walking up here and you say, okay, I need some wood. Very nice. They got stock in. Nice. Okay, this is looking pretty nice. Okay, so where do we get the wood? Where do we get the wood? I think that has to be the thing. So I'm wondering, I think I want barrels. Yes, I think I want barrels. Okay, so to do barrels, let's see here. We're going to need some of those. Don't need any sticks. A light streak. He's expanded his potion shop. Good for him. That is nice. Okay, so let's throw those back up there maybe. Let's get this over here. Okay. We'll put the torch up here. Maybe I'll use the torch. Okay, we're going to toss that up there. Okay, so what do we got here? We need logs. It doesn't really matter what logs we have, so I'm going to go ahead and use spruce because I've got a lot of spruce. Spruce is also really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 11, 12. Yeah, so we'll go with 12 because honestly I don't remember how many. Okay, so let's see here. So I say what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and spread out. I don't want to. Okay. Here's my challenge, and here's what I'm going to try to do here. Is I don't want to just put stuff on blocks. I think that looks okay. But I say let's go ahead and put our inventory for sale down here in the barrels. Kind of bizarre. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have crimson stems, we have warp stems, we have dark oak, we have regular oak, we have spruce, we have birch, we have jungle, we have acacia, and is that it? Actually, I think that is all of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take 2 of our barrels out because we don't need that many. Okay, very nice. And that way we can keep it spacious for when people to walk in. I'm thinking maybe go ahead and put another fence. But one of the things I want to do, okay, let me show you. One of the cool ideas I came up with is like, where do we get our stock from? That's kind of what I want. One of the things I always want to try to do with a build is to tell some type of story. I think the stories are exceedingly fun, and trapdoors. Yeah, trapdoors will do fine. Okay. And so that's kind of what I want to do here is I want to tell a story here that's going to make it interesting, right? So we're going to take these trapdoors right here and we are going to create a dock. Yes, we are going to create a dock, and this dock is going to, well, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work yet, but this dock is going to obviously meet up with some sort of transportation, which is going to bring in, you guessed it, it's going to bring in our stock. Okay, so we got that kind of working out right there. That looks good. It's not bad. I mean, it's dock. It's a dock. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go grab some spruce loggage. Whew, wow. Working hard here. Making some stuff happen. Okay, spruce loggage. Okay, so let's go ahead and use some of this to kind of give us some more support. Yeah, okay, so I see what we're going to have to do here. Whoa. Okay. Yes, we're going to have to start all the way down here, but that's okay. I think I know what I want to do. So we're going to go ahead and put like a big old spruce log up here from like a major spruce tree at some point, because we got to have something hold up this yes. Okay, so let's take that away, and boom. So we got that holding up that side. And let's go ahead and shear off that one here. Get rid of some more mycelium. And go ahead and support this one up here like that. Very, very nice. Okay. And you guys thought me putting it up here on the hill and beside a cliff was senseless. Actually, this is quite what I'm shooting for. Okay. Now, what we want to do here, though, that's interesting. Do I want to leave that there? No, I don't think I want to leave that there. You're going away. Okay. Yeah, that was not meant to be there. Okay, so we got this going right here, and this is going to be great because now what we want to do is, let's go ahead and, okay, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? We want to go ahead and use some, perfect, okay. Let's get about 8 of this stuff, this polished basalt, guys, because this stuff is so cool. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Well, here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and put something else here. Okay. Okay, now watch. We're going to go ahead and tell a little bit of a story now here. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. But of course, we're going to need to get on the scaffolding and tell the story. Yes, there we go. Back up there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell a story here. Now, I'm thinking what we want to do is actually, yeah, let's get rid of this. Okay. Not that we're going to totally, ditch what we got going on here. Let's go ahead and get up here. Okay. Okay, I think that'll work for right now. Let's go ahead and take that down. That down. And let's go ahead and do that as well up here, okay? Ooh, this is going to look really nice. Okay, so let's see here. How can we get this working? Okay, so basically, we're probably going to have to get some more polished basalt. But the idea is, okay, now, check out these chains. Oh, these chains. Okay, does that look good just coming straight off? No, I think what we need to do is we need to go ahead and wrap it somehow. Perfect. Okay, I got an idea. Let's go ahead and... hey, okay, that's my fault. Yes, like that. But what am I doing? I'm failing. I'm failing utterly. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish getting this up here. Okay, so basically, what are we building here? We're building kind of like a trolley or some sort, kind of. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Okay, now here's the trick. Is there a way where we can get them both on the same block? Yes, that's kind of what I want. Or maybe we don't want to. Maybe we want to just go ahead and put a slab up there or something. I don't know, maybe. Or maybe we just want to go ahead and put some spruce up there. Let's try that first. Okay. So basically what we got going on here. Well, you know what we need to put up here? I know exactly what we need to put up here. We need to put up something like a spool. Okay. I've got the plan right here. So we're going to go ahead and knock this out. Okay. No, not like that. Not like that. Let's try it like here. Okay. My goodness, sometimes this game. Okay. Okay. Just so I could get this one positioned off that way. Okay, now we got it. Okay. And we're going to strip that one. Okay. And then we're going to take our chains. Not like that. Oh, no. Let's get up. Whoop. Okay, there we go. And yes, that's what I want to do. Okay, and then we'll bring it back here. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to bring this down. Okay. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad. Oops, we don't want to lose any of our scaffolding. Okay. Oh, yeah, I like what's going on here. I think this is going to be cool. Okay. So, now what we want to do is maybe bring it down one more. Okay. Okay. And then what we're going to do is guess what's coming in? We got ourselves a new log coming in for processing. Isn't that cool? Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. So basically, is we get to come in like this, and then we go ahead and swing it over here. But I think we almost need to do a second chain. Yeah. Okay. I got an idea. So we're going to have to climb up there, you know, go ahead and do a second chain up there. I think that's going to work. Okay? Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's all in the details. All in the details. So if we come back over here, you know, we could make it a little shorter. Oh, yeah, we want it a little shorter because we want to be able to have access to everything. But basically, we have this coming in, and this is going to be bringing in the logs. Oh, yeah, that's about right. That's about right. So basically, that's going to come in here. It's going to drop it off here to where we have this platform, so we can go ahead and push the logs in here and send them over this way. Yeah, it's kind of a story. Yeah. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, now to do this, though, we still need to go ahead and... Very nice. I think that works. Let's go back around the other side like this. Okay. Very nice. Okay, now let's go ahead and... What we're going to do now is we're going to do some building here, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some spruce logs. Okay. In fact, I want some spruce planks. That's what I want. That's what I really want. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. So, guess how this stuff is getting delivered? It's getting delivered by airship. Oh, yeah. So, what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and start building an airship. So, I want to try some different things with an airship this time. I'm going to use slabs. I want to do something that might be just a little bit different than what I've done before. So I'm kind of excited about trying something new. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up an airship, so that's like sitting like right over here. And we're going to have it loaded up with lumber, so it's going to be bringing in lumber to be processed and to sell here at the wood shop. And doesn't that sound cool? I think it sounds really, it's really kind of exciting to me. So let's see, we're going to come out here. Now, we don't want this thing to be super wide, so let's go ahead and give it a width like maybe right about there. 3 wide there. Yeah, I think that would be probably appropriate, you know, because I'm not making a super giant airship out of this. This might need to be a little bit, yeah, it's definitely wider than what I've made before. Is that going to work? You know, I'll just have to make the balloon wider. That's exactly how it's going to work. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and get this stretched out in this direction, you know. I guess what I kind of like about it now is now we can go ahead and elongate the front a little bit more. Maybe a little bit too much there. Yeah. Okay, let's try grabbing this. Looks like light is running around doing what light does. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get our bow, or prow, one of the two, right up front. Okay, good. So then let's take this back in like this. And there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and take this one back like this. And we'll just follow what we've already done. Okay. I actually think that looks kind of good. Yep, I think that'll look fine. You know, I mean, definitely it's wider than the other airships I've built before, so this is going to be different. Okay, alrighty. And I'm not sure if my whole slab idea is going to work. It seems kind of different, but I think, okay. Oh yeah, there's like the little spawning cove right there. It's kind of funny. There's places on this island that are actually not Mushroom Island, which is kind of funny. Okay, so now what are we going to do here? Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can't, and then have this come out just a wee tad more like that. Okay, so now we've got our basic platform. So now let's go ahead and I'm going to need scaffolding. Yep, I'm going to need tons of scaffolding to do this. No worries, though. No worries. I got scaffolding. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go out this way. Yep, and then we're going to have to go stack some scaffolding up over this way. Not so bad. I think this will be okay. Maybe we'll hit a mushroom so it won't have to go down as far. Yep, and yes, then we'll go off like that. That should be okay. Up, out of scaffolding. Okay, well, I can always, let's go back and get some more scaffolding. Yeah, I think the new wood shop's going to be really quite nice, and we'll just continue to build around that area. Then we really need a terraform. We need to get all that junk out of there, because what we need to have is we need to have some nice grass and everything. I have no idea, Lightstreak. I don't know what to do with the Diamond Lottery ticket. I bought one. I bought a couple from you. I have no idea. I have no idea. There we go. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Let's go grab some stuff. Okay. Hey, oh no, the lines are still there. Never mind. I was hoping my rendering would be fixed, but you can't get everything you want in a game, right? Yeah, I am loving the 1.16.2. The fact that I can do horizontal chains now, that's pretty nice. There we go. A stack of scaffolding right there. There's probably some more somewhere. There's a scaffolding shop, I think. So maybe I guess if I need more, I'll just go to the scaffolding shop. Or should I say the bamboo shop? And I can go ahead and get some more string, and we'll do some more scaffolding. Okay, fantastic, guys. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time on this Sunday afternoon. Me, myself, I'm just, chilling and playing. Chat is wide open for anybody who happens to be on the chat line today if you want to hop on and talk. I definitely have the time. Definitely plenty of the time going on. Boom, let's zip over here. Hey, your friend Kurt. Nice to meet you, Kurt. How you doing today? Thank you for hopping on and stream. What's up with you? I'm just here having some fun here, playing some Minecraft. I'm doing good. How have you been doing? Let's see here. Okay. Now that I've got some scaffolding, pop that up there like that. There we go, and that's going to give me plenty of room to build. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this airship going. Let's see here. Can I reach? Okay, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of work it like this. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, there we go. And see, then that's going to kind of give us that curvature into it. Very, very good. Well, hopefully you're having a great day. Kurt, thank you for coming in and saying hi. Of course, you know, you're welcome to stay for a while, too. Absolutely. Okay, so that's looking, I think that's going to work out. Okay. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to try this. Yeah, it's going to be like that. Okay. All righty. Righty. Okay. Whoops. And I think that'll look good like that. And then what we do is pop like that. There we go. And then we got that relief right there. And that's going to look like the ship is curving inward. And that's going to help with the bottom of the ship itself. I think that's going to look good. And then that's going to curve up like that. Very nice. Yeah. So, yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's come over there. Very good. Very good. And let's just zip over here too. Okay. Well, it's okay. At least it's easy to get back on. Sometimes you might fall. Happens to me all the time. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, then we can just go ahead and boom like that. Okay. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. So we got our first layer of our ship. Now we're going to need some more colors. I want to do, this is going to be done in dark oak. So let's see here. There's some logs. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak. Yeah, I think we should also go ahead and get some slabs while we're at it. Yeah, we're doing pretty good with slabs here, so that's not a problem. Okay, yep, let's go over and grab some of those dark oak slabs. Whoosh. Right over here, and let's add that in to the mix. Okay. Okay, dark oak slabs. I think I put them over here. There's 16 of them. Okay, 64. I knew I had more of those. Okay, sun's going down. Let's go ahead and sleep. Awesome, guys. Well, everybody's welcome to join in on the chat. Chat is wide open if you want to talk or hang out for a little bit. I don't have anything particular in my mind. I just wanted to I just wanted to do some building today. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. Okay. See, because I want this to come out like, yeah, see, check this out. Okay. So by coming in like this now, now this is going to help us set up a depth of field that I haven't done on my ships before. So I'm trying this to see if I like this. Now, how did I do that over here? Oops, I actually kind of like that, believe it or not. I mean, it's going to be coming in anyways. Okay, let's try staying up on the scaffolding, why don't we? Yep, what a day, what a day. Okay, let's hop back up here. Okay, so if we are taking it in a step, let's go ahead and get rid of that there. There we go, okay. Nice, okay, there we go. I think I am seeing my vision. Whoops. Right? Yeah. And then there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is definitely working out quite well there. And we'll just leave it like that. Maybe we'll actually, we don't need that there because then we got that we still can keep our stair stepping. Okay. So let's do that. Nice. Okay, I like how that turned out. Yeah, because it's all about, I just want to get a certain type of, look to it. So let's see if I can't continue to get that working out. So I'm trying to layer the bottom of my ship, so that I can actually see. Yes. Okay, that's good. That is good. Good. Okay. There we go. That's a lot easier when you connect them, right? Okay. And then if we come back up this way, there we go. There we go. That's okay. We're not that far down. Let's slide back up. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Chat is wide open for anybody who wants to hop in. I'm just going to do some chilling and working here on screen here. Hopefully everybody is having great. I am building a supply ship because I just built a new shop, and nope, I'm not liking that. That did not, no, that's not what I want. Oh. Okay, come down, there we go. And what we're doing is, there we go. Is you know, I try to think of stories on how things are put together, and so basically we got this new wood shop, but how does the wood get up here for us to sell it? Well, it comes in by airship. So what we're doing is we're building an airship to deliver the wood, and right now what I'm doing is I'm using slabs to kind of layer the depth of my airship and try to give it that look early on, and I'm actually kind of I'm liking the way it's working out. It's definitely different than what I expected, but in a good way. So, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're building, you're just, you know, you're working on different things and try to come up with a let's see here, with a style that lends itself to something, you know. And so right now what I want to do is I wonder if we want to do that or not. I'm going to say no. Let's go ahead and leave that like that, okay? Because we want it to start coming in anyways. So let's bring it up over here like this. Okay. Tough part about scaffolding is you can't like crouch and stay on. It will toss you off the, I mean, it'll make you lower so you can't reach the thing that you're actually trying to crouch for. That's been one of the challenges to scaffolding that I found. There we go. I think that looks good. And in fact, you know, we don't even have to worry about, let's go 3 all the way across here. I think that'll still look good and still give us the layered look that we're shooting for. You know, that the ship is scooching in. And I think we still have enough that we can go ahead and put a nice propeller on the back of it. Okay, so if we take this forward like this, and like that. Does that look good? Yes, that is exactly what we do on the other side. Fantastic. Then we'll take this right down here. Very nice. I like that. Is that how I did that? Yes, it is. Okay. And yeah, so I mean, if I'm going slow, it's because I'm kind of experimenting. I'm building it in a way that I have not built a ship before. So I'm trying to come up with. Okay, yeah, I do like that. I do like that a lot. I think that's working, you know. Yeah, definitely. And you know what? When you're building the slabs like that, you can get a much nicer degree drop, not nearly as severe. So that's looking good. That's looking really sharp. Okay, so, and I think we're pretty much coming to the end of the barrel here. So this is working out good. I think what we'll do now is we'll find some more slabs. Okay, let's go ahead and get back to the crafting bench. Yeah, smacked myself into the ink shop. Okay, right back up here, back to the crafting bench. There it is. And let's go ahead and just grab another. There we go. That should be enough for me to finish up what's going on down here. Let's look and see what's coming up here. Oh yeah, this is looking good. This is definitely looking good. Okay, and so basically, then we can come up a little bit more and build a little bit more up top. But this is definitely giving us a good look to it here. Okay, let's do here. Whoops. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Then we'll go down there, and what we'll do is we'll work out the bottom and make sure the bottom looks good. That's one of the things of doing these airships that I've noticed is that you gotta pay attention to how your bottom looks, because your bottom is quite visible on these airships, so it's really easy to see everything that's going on. Well, look, Mr. Doll's on. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tim, for hopping on. Just doing some building, making an airship to deliver logs to my new log shop here in the area. So, yeah, everything's coming together. Pretty excited. Very, very enjoying it quite a bit. Okay, yeah, so this is starting to look good. Let's get a side view of it. Let's zip over here. Well, I meant to land on the mushroom, but that's okay. I think I can get a decent enough view up here. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. So then it's just about getting the balloon, maybe bringing it up a little. I like the curve. I think the curve's looking good. Curve's looking good all the way back up. So let's go back over there. Let's see here. What could we do to make it look better? Yeah. Okay, what is happening? There we go. So we got that. Yes. Alrighty. So, yeah, see, I don't like that. So get rid of that. Yes, we need to take that off. Okay. The back. See, I don't mind how that slopes in so much. I think I can live with that, actually. But I want to change that. That doesn't look right. And then maybe take one off there because I like it going up in twos. I really like that the gradualness of that particular slope. So let's go up there and let's get that slope looking a little bit more gradual. I think we'll get a better run on it. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oops. There we go. And that kind of plays it a little bit differently. So let's go ahead and see if we can't make this slope a little more gradual, which means we have to pop that there, and then there we go. Okay, now that should look a little bit nicer. And that's going to just make it look a little, yeah, that's just going to give us more structure there. And this actually should go straight up. I mean, I don't mind this being quite the change. So I think that's okay. Oh, very, very good. Okay, I think I am liking that. So I think the bottom of our ship is starting to come together. Yes, but I think we need to actually not fall. Okay, let's go ahead and hop back up there. And let's, there we go. And let's go ahead and finish the prow. Make sure the front looks as good as the back, right? Okay, yeah. Oops, out of scaffolding. Terrible, 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 terrible. Okay. And I think we can go upstairs and we can do the rest of that. Okay. Alrighty, so that's starting to come together. Yes, I like airships. Airships are so much fun. Okay. And then let's bring this one up out like this. Just a little bit more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Okay, now, okay, so basically, how do we want to do this? So basically, if this is our main deck here, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and give it, I mean, it's sticking out quite far. I don't mind that. Ooh, yeah, do that. That's going to give us a little more structure to it. So it doesn't look like it's sticking out as far now. Okay. Okay, I like that. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay, I think we'll leave it like that. I think that's looking good there. Okay, so what do we want to do? Well, we're going to call this the hold then. So let's go ahead and we're just going to call this the layer. So what we want to do is we want to build up. Yeah, we want to build up from here. And I think this back area where we're doing the, what do you call it? This back area here where we're actually going to be doing the steering and everything. We want to go ahead and get that going up. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll use some trap doors here to kind of give us a, an area, like a hold area. Okay, so let's go ahead and shop this out. Right, like that, like that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then... yeah, okay. Just looked weird for a moment. Okay. Oops, Drake took a nap. That's nice. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, now, there we go. I think that works. I think that definitely works. So now if we go ahead and take some of our trap doors, let's go ahead and put these down the center like this. And these down here like this. That's going to be our cargo hold down there, and I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll definitely work. You know, we'll just kind of leave it open there. I think that'll be nice. I think that'll be nice. Okay, so here's the top of the ship. So now what we got to do is we got to work out the sides of the ship, and then we got to work out our balloon. Okay, so fantastic. We are definitely doing some fun stuff here. So let's go ahead and take our dark oak logs, because I think these could give us something a little bit different here. Oh yeah. So for instance, you know, okay, and then maybe come back over here. So we have those. So let's have these come all the way down like that. Let's try this. Right? And maybe like that. In fact, I really like the idea of them. Okay. Or maybe, nope, yeah, let's do it a little bit differently, okay? Let's do something like that, right? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the way that I don't want to go in that direction. Okay. But we can go ahead and do like this, maybe 3. Yeah, there we go. I think that works. Then we'll chop these 2 out of the way. And then this one like that. Okay, so I think that's the way I like it. Yeah, that's the way I like it. Let's eat up, because I can tell my health is in terrible shape right now because I am not been eating. So let's go ahead and add that in. Okay, so now let's go ahead. Now, we're not going to leave the logs like that. We're going to go ahead and strip them, because now that's going to give us a more weathered look and kind of gives us a, I don't know, something different besides the planks and everything. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. I may not like it. We'll just have to see. Okay. Alrighty. So now let's go ahead and do that and that. Like that, that, and then we'll go ahead and replace those. Nice. Like that, and then we'll replace this one like this. And then we'll have all those facing the same way. And then, you know what? Maybe throw up a couple more slabs there. Okay, I think that's looking okay. Alrighty, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and strip them. At least we can get the look right? And then let's go ahead and see if we can't get the look right for these too. So boom, but we want like that, so let's go ahead and do both sides. Okay. Yeah, I think I can live with that. Okay, so what do we got here? And we're going to take these 2 off here, right? Yeah, just like that. I think that looks good. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good. Sorry, had to do a little twisting, get my back comfortable in my chair again. You know how it is. You get old, your back doesn't want to. Your back and your lower back and your bottom doesn't always feel comfortable for a while. Okay, very, very good. Yeah, the shop is definitely. Whew. Okay, can I climb up this way? No, I can't. Okay. Yes, this is fantastic and all, but I don't think I can get up. Okay. Yes. Can I get up? Nope. Whoa. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay. Bam. Okay, there we go. We can get out that way. Nice. We come over here, and we can go downstairs, and we can help them unload those. Perfect. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, yeah, I'm making it up as I go along. Absolutely. That's how I like to build. Okay, so now the trick is, what if we just kept this out like this? I don't think that would look bad, would it? No. You know what? I actually kind of like that idea. So if we keep it going, what that does, that just kind of squares off the end. But you know what? Not like that, though. I don't want to square it off like that. Let's go ahead and see if we can. There we go. I don't mind squaring off the end of a ship like this. So this is kind of like your steering area. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work for us. We will take a look here in a minute and see if we're happy with it. I think I am. I do think I am happy with it. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, actually I am. You know what? That texture actually adds to the build. Yes. Okay. That is a big yes. I'm much more happy with it. Now, we're going to go ahead and use our trapdoor trick here on the side. I like to do this on airships because it makes it look a little more open, a little more spacious. Okay? So these will come out like this. And what we'll do here is we're going to go ahead and put some, so basically, the ship has some doors to lift up to make the connection, right? Perfect, right? So now they're going to be unloading some logs. Perfect. Oh my goodness, I am loving this build so far. Oh, geez. Okay, so let's do a quick look. Okay, so we have our new logging company right up here, and we are going to be delivering logs by airship. And you know what this means? This means we need to have an airship over by the logging company, right? Oh yeah, so yep. You know what? When you start building a world like this and you start putting the details in, that's when it really starts to become, it really starts to become fun. Okay, now let's see here. This is looking so good, and I like it so much. I wonder if I should go ahead and use some actually use logs for the balloon, because that would be a totally different texture than it. Now, the downside with using logs for the balloon is I would not be able to use slabs. And I'm actually thinking slabs might be a better way to go, because I've been using full blocks beforehand. Yeah, man, that looks good. Makes me wonder if maybe I should go ahead and, do I have, I have some way to do that. I could probably pull that off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's chop these out. Where is my... There it is. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Okay. I think that's looking nice. Let's do that. And let's pick up our wood that we dropped. Nothing else over here? Good. Okay, nice. Okay, oops, some right there. Let's make sure we don't miss any of it. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look again. Yep, so the big thing is whenever you're doing builds like this, you always want to step back and take a look again. Yeah, the textures really make it pop. Really give it a... Yeah, I really do like that. That is nice. I am very satisfied with that. Now I'm wondering, wouldn't that be cool to have like a dual propeller on this thing? I don't know if I can do it, but it would be kind of neat. Okay, let's get something to drink. Okay, guys, we are going to work on the balloon part now. So let's see here. Good thing I have some diamonds on me. We can go ahead and buy some wool from 8-Bit Kid. Okay, so let's see here. What wood do we want to go with? I'm almost thinking... I think I want to go with the spruce, and I think I want to try to do it with logs this time. You think? Maybe? I'm thinking logs, because as opposed to doing the other stuff. I think logs. I think I want to do logs. I'll leave some of this other stuff here, but I think logs will look really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and, you know what? I think what we need to do is we need to go ahead and collect ourselves some scaffolding for this mess. Okay, because we're going to definitely use some scaffolding to get up there to our destination. So let's go ahead and break down the scaffolding under here, because I think the ship looks pretty good underneath here. So Yeah, I love this stuff. This is scaffolding, I'll tell you what. There are so many nice things that they added to Minecraft over the years, and scaffolding is one of the coolest, you know? It's definitely a super useful tool. It has a great texture, so you can use it creatively as well as use it for what they kind of designed it for, which is building. Let's not leave any logs behind. We'll go ahead and leave that one bit of scaffolding up there for right now. Yep, I knew there'd be some over here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Ooh. Wonder why there's so many planks sitting around. Okay, very good. Okay, is there anything else? No. Okay, so, hey, hope everybody is doing well today. Chat is wide open. Anybody who wants to stop in and say hi or something, or if you're just lurking, that's fine too. What we're working on right now is we've been working on the wood shop that I kind of started on the last stream. We went ahead and laid the foundation after we did some end rating. And now what we're doing is we're continuing the story. So we went ahead and built up the wood shop, which I think looks really good. Turned out really nice. I still got to detail the office because it's kind of like the office area right here. But for the most part, we turned it kind of like into a wood processing center. So basically, it's going to take the wood in here. We're going to take the wood, send it through the choppers, turn it into planks. Of course, you know, we're going to have wood logs available down here. So all of the stuff you need to buy is going to be down here. So we're going to go ahead and set those up, and I think that'll be fun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go through all these and do that, and I think that'll turn out pretty good. I just got to sit down and figure out what to price all the stacks of logs at. Plus, I got to get some stock in here. But before that, I wanted to go ahead and add to the story. So we got the story of the logs coming in here, but where they come from? Well, that's where the airship's coming in. Oh yeah, that's where the airship is coming in. Okay. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and set some scaffolding up so we can go ahead and decide where exactly we want to be with this. So I think the balloon, now this is just my opinion. I think the balloons on an airship like this should not be like way high above it. I think it should be fairly low because one, they're trying to keep it sleek, or at least that's my design choice. I like a sleek looking balloon. Now, today we might make this a little wider than we usually done, just because we've got this great opportunity with this bigger thing. Now, I'm just not sure how big I want to make the balloon, you know? So that's kind of what I'm working on right now, is like size. So let's see here. Size of the balloon. So let's go ahead and bring it out here. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and just kind of get a figure. Do we want to make it any bigger than that? I mean, obviously, you know. Yeah, because I think these should be colorful. I think they should be big. I think they should be larger than life. So now we'll take this and we'll come out here. Okay. And then I'm only going to go up in 2s on this side. Okay. To go ahead and build up our balloon, because I think 2s is a little bit shorter of a thing. Now over here, though, I think what we want to do is we want to come up by 3s. 1, 2, 3, and that gives us a more pointed, gradual look to the balloon, which I actually kind of like. 2, 3. Nice. I think that's going to work. I think that's going to look good. Okay. And so then let's go ahead and go one more layer. 3. Right. But then, oops, is that the way it's going to be? No. But then what we want to do, we'll do it like that. Yes, sirree. Nice. 1. Let's go ahead and grab this back. Yes. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And let's go ahead and take that one. Nice. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then, yes, perfect. Then we'll go up and we'll just stretch it all the way back. And then we can come back in with stairs later. Heck, if we strip this, I think it'll look really, really good. Then come back in with some spruce stairs later. Okay. Okay, now let's come up. 1, 2. Okay. Now we want to come back in. 1, 2. We take this back with us. Okay. Up. 1, 2. I believe that's what we're shooting for. Up. 1, 2. Nice. And I think then the last one will take us up to, yes, 3. Perfect. Okay. Now let's go ahead and attach it to the big boss over here. And then we'll take a look at it all and see if we're happy with it. Now, is it big? Yes. And should it be big? Yes. I mean, obviously we're not trying to win any science fair money here, but definitely it's going to be larger than life. Let's take a gander at it. Okay, yes, so we have the longer edge on front, which I think that works. Okay, good. We're going to need to fix that one there. Okay, I think the other side. Let's take a look at it. It's a little bit different. I don't think I need to go ahead and change it all. Yeah, we'll just deal with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out some of the blocks. I don't want to stay up here. So let's go ahead and take that one out there. Let's go ahead and take that one out there too. And that one. Okay, so now we've gotten rid of all those. Let's go to the other side. Let's do the same thing because we don't want those showing. Yeah, I like that. Yep. I guess. Do I need this one here? No, I do not. Oh, that would not be what I want to do. Tell you what. You know what they really need to make? They need to make safety wires. Oh, whoa. Okay. Let's eat up because that was not healthy. Okay. Funny. Okay. Okay, I think I see the one that I need to get rid of is right up here. No worries. Notice I didn't even take damage when I hit it that time. Nice. Okay. Very good. Okay, I think we've got this going now. So let's go ahead and, I want this thing stripped because I personally love the way the strip logs look on this thing. Guess I should have taken one more out, but that's okay. Oh yeah, check it out. Stripping the logs. Very cool. Just a few more to go. And all the top logs. We'll leave that there. Okay, are done. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get anything we missed over here. Perfect. Likes. Looks good. Okay, awesome. So now let's go ahead and we need to figure out some colors. What colors should we make our balloon out of? Let's see here. That's the fun part. We're going to grab some wool. We're going to pick some colors, guys, and hopefully come up with something that looks really awesome. Oh yeah, I really love the strip. The strip looks really good. I'm glad I decided to go strip logs on that. Okay. Yeah, very nice. Okay, wool, and more wool. We're gonna need a lot of wool, guys. Okay, so I guess we'll just blow the rest of our diamonds on some wool over here at the wool shop. Let's do that thing. I'm gonna have to do a mining session and get some more diamonds. That's starting to get a little serious. Okay, so let's go ahead and get two colors that we want to start with. What would be really nice? Any suggestions out there, guys? I know two of you are watching. Any suggestions as to some colors? What should we do with this particular thing? You know, let's see here. You know, maybe we can do some stripes up the side. I don't want to do a single color, though. I want to do something that's going to layer. And I think the last balloon we did some layering with some blue wool, some cyan. I want something more flamboyant. Maybe some orange. Some orange would be kind of cool. You know, maybe we could do ourselves a New Mexico balloon. No, I don't want a yucca symbol. I mean, I don't want that. Okay, what else do we got here? I'm definitely not feeling, the greens, I'm always feeling green and blue. I'll be honest, green and blues are like my favorite colors. Green and blues are definitely some of my favorite colors. But maybe we should go a little wild. Maybe we should do some magenta or some purple. I don't know. Which way to go? It could be really bright and do a big yellow balloon with maybe an arrow on it or something. I'm not sure. We could go green. Let's see. We do got green in the wood. So maybe, let's do some green. Okay. So let's go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab 2 stacks of green to kind of get us started. Because I'm not sure how much we're going to. I think we're going to need a lot. And we'll just come back here and grab it as we need. Oh, no. We missed you. You do not need to be there. Or you should be. Should we just take them off? Yeah, because it's kind of like, it would just get in the way. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's do some green, guys. Let's go ahead and start working this. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, let's go ahead and put a block there, and then let's go ahead and get our green. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start placing green. We're going to make a big old balloon. Oh, not there. No, don't do that to me. And I don't think there is a good tool for wool. Okay. Yep. Well, let's go. There's our green block. Yes, we don't want to lose the wool. Alrighty, let's try this again. Very good. We survived it. Let's go and up. Yes, and yes, back into it again. Very nice. Okay, so let's try this again. Green wool. Now we place in the right place. Very good. Okay, so this we're actually it'll be pretty wide. I mean, we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 blocks wide. Yeah. Okay, I don't think we're gonna have any issues with the width of our balloon. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I think our balloon will be plenty wide, but we're going to go ahead and use this green wool to start off with. I think this is going to be a good choice. Oh yeah, check it out. Very nice. Okay, that's looking good. That is looking good. Now, let's go ahead and add some more. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and do some more. So, we used already. Okay, now see, this is where it becomes interesting as you're placing it. So what I like to do is I'll just go ahead and then come out with one. And now what we'll do is we're going to follow this all the way down. Okay, all the way down until we get back to, yes. So it looks like 2 stacks are going to do like 2 layers of wool. And this is how the balloon actually begins to take shape. Nice. Okay, I think that works. Very good. Let's go back over this way and let's go ahead and just follow the same pattern. The trick is kind of following the pattern that you're doing it, like where you stacking your wool behind itself and everything. That's usually the part that I usually make the mistakes. Now, I think we still have plenty of room, so we're not going to hit that, which is fine. If not, we can go ahead and bring that back one more. Remember, that is just the trolley to go ahead and bring in the planks, make it a little bit easier so you're not having to do it all by hand. You can go ahead and use some mechanical advantage. Oh yeah, who doesn't like some mechanical advantage out there when they're doing some hard work? I certainly do. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring that in like that, and okay, there we go. We have now done 2 layers of the balloon. Very good, very happy with it. Very, very nice. Okay, now I'm kind of wondering, because now that we can do horizontal chains, I'm wondering how the chains will work on the balloon. I wonder if I should do horizontal chains. Do you think that'd be work? I think chains would be too far off the balloon, so I don't think we're going to do chains on the balloon. But it could be. It could be a thing. Okay, so let's see here. How much wool do I have? I have 24 wool. I'm definitely going to have to go get some more wool. That's not a problem. We've got plenty of wool or should I say plenty of diamonds to pick up wool as we need. Okay. So what do we want to do? Do we want to do two colors, like a color up the top, a color on the bottom, and then have a different color straight down the center? Yeah, maybe do the lime green straight down the center. Give us a sense of motion. Oh, you know what? That might be the way to go. Yeah, let's do that. But I think it'd be even cooler. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's take the wool that we have. Okay. Let's chop that up. Chop it. You're right. Okay. Okay, and I think it's best if I do it this way. Very good. Right? I think I kind of like that. Yes, I think I do. Okay, and then let's use that as a placeholder. Gosh. I must have a lot. Nice. I think that's going to work. But see, these can come one more. Okay, so that's going to give it a little bit different look here. Okay. And so then we have that look of the green, and then the green will be all the way there and all the way. Oh yeah, I think that'll look good. And then we will be able to do the lime green. So let's go ahead and head over to the wool shop. Wool shop, where are you? There's the wool shop. Okay. I didn't put anything there, honest. Okay. Let's grab 2 more stacks. And we are going to go... we're going to go totally lime green now. Okay. Nice. Okay. So now let's hear. Now, if we do it, so that means 3 in the center would be lime green. And I can handle that. I think that would be okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason for us to do... Yeah, I think that would look good. Okay, so we're going to go lime green down the center. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a couple of blocks here as placers. I can always get these out later. Wonder if I like the way that lime green is against the other green. I'm not sure if I do or not. We're going to have to see how it looks in the end, you know? We might end up doing something different. Okay, so there we are. We've got that all going. I think that looks okay. Yeah, I think that's going to have to work like that. We're definitely going to have to spend some time playing with this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If that comes out like that, then that has to come out like that. Yes, it does. Okay. Alrighty. Just working it through my head. That's the tough, that's the fun part about doing things like this, is determining how, it's all going to work. Yes, we'll just go this way. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Nice. Music's great today. I love the mix I'm getting off of this particular YouTube playlist. It's looking pretty good. Nice and high energy. That makes it fun. I like playing the high energy stuff. High energy grooves. Very good. Okay. And then, yeah, there we go. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Very, very nice. Okay. Now, see, that should be like right there, right? Then that comes out here like that. But then, that's like that. And that's like that. Okay, yeah, and we'll come back and take care of these here in a minute. Okay, yeah, this is starting to go. Starting to look good. Okay, now let's see here. Next layer. How much green do I have? Enough to obviously do some more green. And actually, using the wood blocks is turning out pretty good. And this will be as wide as the balloon is right here. This will be the total, this will be the width of the balloon. And I think that'll be okay. Gosh, it's kind of nice doing it here in the Mushroom Island, since there are no mobs spawning. It does make life a little bit nicer. A lot easier, yeah. Whew. Yeah, we missed it by 1. Fantastic. So now the balloon's going to start going in from this point on. I think that's going to work really well for us in this particular case, okay? And then boom and boom. We're connected just like we should. Fantastic. Okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, let's go over here and let's go ahead and get this one going. We're going to have to go back to the wool shop already, but nothing that wasn't suspected. So let's go. So I go out. Did I go out on that one right there? I did go out on that one. Okay. And that's, oops, sorry, like this. And then like, this was not supposed to hear her. There we go. And then boom. Okay. Let's grab some more wool. Zippity-doo-dah. Oops. That's okay. I'm right here. We'll grab 2 more diamonds worth of the lime green. Oh no, lime green. There you go, 8-bit. Trying to make you rich there. Okay, so here we go. Okay, let's take this one all the way across. Actually, I don't have to do it that way. I can do it a lot quicker like this. Oh yeah, come on to me. Follow me, follow me. Here we go, 1 more. And then what we'll do is we'll finish up this side and get as high as the other one. I think that's going to look really good. Yeah, I think the greens are working together. I was a little worried there for a second, you know. Okay, is that how we want it? That's how it turned out. So I think that'll work. Okay. Now what we got to do is we'll put a spacer there. That way I can conserve my wool. Put another spacer there. That way I can conserve my wool again. Okay, there we go. And zippity-doo-dah, back all the way back to where we came. And I think this is going to be good. Yes, yes. Okay. So now, yes. Okay, there we go. I think that works. For the most part, let's zip back over here. Okay, and we'll go ahead and recover the wood back out of the mess, but I think it'll be okay. It just certainly does make things a lot easier. Whoops. Good. I think we're going green on the last 2 levels. Yeah. How did I do that? Okay, there we go. That's how I did it. Nice. Okay. Now it's interesting how this is playing. Yeah. Okay, because I don't think these go here. Yes, that doesn't go there. Neither does that or that. Okay. Not a problem. Might as well pick up our logs. Yeah. You come with me. Let's go ahead and grab some of these guys over here. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, okay. So we are on the final stretch, and these should be straight up green. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got so far and see if we're happy with it. Oh, you know what? Wow, it amazes me every time I look at it when we start doing a big balloon like that, just how much it starts to add to the presence of the build. I mean, that just adds so much to it, something huge like that. And then you got all the textures with the trapdoors and the different woods and everything. Yeah, this is definitely Definitely looking really, really sharp. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so the rest of it should be green, I think. Yep, I'm thinking the rest of this needs to be green. So that means we're going to have to come out. Ooh. So does that mean that should have came out a little bit more? I think that's right, though. I think it'll look better if it's a little fatter at the top anyways. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and put away our lime green. Yes, and all this extra space. Hey, look, rockets. Let's take the rockets out. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and, you know what, I'll keep the spruce. But I'm going to go ahead and chunk out some of the smaller things I do not need. Okay, good. Okay, let's go buy some lime. Oh, Death. Okay, I'm alive. Man, sometimes you just got to watch shooting those rockets off. You never know what you're going to hit when you start flying. Always make sure there's a clear line of path or sight. Yes, okay. 2 more. Let's just get 3. Maybe we can do it with just 3. Let's try. Okay, bam. And bam. Awesome. Okay. Very, very good. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm having a good old time. Of course, chat is wide open for anybody who wants to hop in and do some chatting with me. I'm just hanging out, placing some wool blocks. Yep, that's all I'm doing today. No, actually, I've been doing a lot. This is the final, or not the final. This is just part of the wood build. Yes, this is part of the wood shop. So the wood shop, I think, is turning out really nice. We just got to take some time, get some details. We'll go get some armor stands. We're going to go ahead and grab some, what do you call those things? Item frames. Yes, we're going to grab some item frames. We're going to get this place looking spectacular. It's going to look awesome by the time we're done. You know, I think it'll look pretty nice. I am pretty stoked about the build. The build has definitely been coming along quite a bit, you know. And thank you guys. The inspiration's been awesome. This is for sure. Okay, you know, so what do we do? Do I just come out like this? And just go straight back? I think I do. Okay, so let's try that. Just try not to fall off. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've like fallen off so many times today. But hey, you know what? I've been making sure to eat, so I haven't died yet. You know, that was last stream. That was Friday's stream where I died in the end when I decided to take on an Enderman without my chest plate. Oh yeah, that was smart, wasn't it? Okay. Then we'll just take boop. Hey, yeah, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and just do the same thing. We'll just start on the other side. We'll just do the same thing on the other side. And I bet you this is going to look fabulous. Oops. Okay. I'm glad well, it looks like I'm going to have like an extra stack of wool, but that's okay. That's okay. Always can find use for more wool later on somewhere in some other build. Hey. Well, I guess I could do this. I think I'll be stuck, though. Yeah. Very, very nice. Okay, let's come down here. And I think maybe like right about here. Oh. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and do a quick survey of our new balloon and see how it turned out. That looks good on that side. Good, looks symmetrical. That's my thing. If I'm building something like that, I want it to be symmetrical. Yeah. Oh man, I'm loving this build. It is definitely my favorite flying ship yet. Yeah, but I mean it's only the third one I built, so but I'm loving it. Is it the third one? Yeah, third one. Yep. I was going to make some more back in season 2, but the season ended before I could really get going on it. And I made the one over there by the trade hall, which I think is great, you know. And this is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. I am stoked about this one. Okay, so now we got to start thinking about details about what do we want to do, because we still have to do some attachment, and we've got to figure out if we want to use the. I'm thinking the iron bar attachment method. I think I did that with the last one. I think the iron bar attachment method is probably the way to go. And you know what? I think I got another idea on how to make that really, really work. Okay, so we're gonna get some iron bars. So we're gonna get some chains. We need to make a propeller. I almost kind of want to make a double propeller or something, but I'm not sure how that would work because one propeller takes up a ton of room already. So yeah, so we're probably gonna have one propeller coming out like at least this far because it does take up a lot of room to get, but I think it's going to be okay. We'll have a place to steer maybe right about there. Awesome. Wow, we still have an hour to finish this thing. Very, very good. Okay, so we can definitely do this. Okay, so let's head back to... We're going to go ahead and head back to the base so we can grab some iron for some bars. But before that, I should probably not kill myself. But go ahead and put up some stuff so I actually have some inventory space. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab this, and we'll go ahead and put the wool back where the wool belongs. Yeah, I think that'll actually help out quite a bit. Okay, awesome. Let's head back to base, and let's go ahead and pick up some of that iron that I'm going to need to go ahead and finish this build. Let's see here. There we go. Zippity in there, and nice. And it'd be great if I could get some other people on the server to make some sky ships like that. I think that'd be really neat. Then we'd have like fleets flying around doing things. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe, Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and put up the wool. Yeah, I'm like, thinking through too many thoughts. Okay, one of these is just wool, which already has a ton of green wool. Wow, I could have saved like, 5 diamonds. Okay, no worries. I do not mind putting some putting some money back into the economy. Okay, I got plenty of chains at the moment, so let's see here. Do we have any? Oh, no bars. Okay, so let's go ahead and take these right here. Let's make some bars. Yeah, that's what we want. 48. That might be more than enough, but let's go ahead and just in case, let's take another stack of iron with us in case we need to finagle some more materials. Yes. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's head back over there, and let's go ahead and do this. I want to try you know what? We might need the wool too. Okay, yeah, my bad. Might need the wool. Let's go ahead and at least the lime green wool because of what I was thinking. Of what I was thinking. So let's go ahead and head over that way. Okay, and let's go ahead and head back in because I got some ideas on how to. Whoops, I need to go over this way back to the portal. Yeah, okay, back in the portal. I need to build something in front of this portal to kind of block the portal building. And I'm not sure if I'm liking... I don't know. Okay, zippity over. Let's go back over here and get this going. And let's go ahead and add to this particular build and see what magic we can make. Nice, okay. Yeah, I like it. I really do like it. I definitely love the materials in it. It is super sharp. Okay, so here, let's go hit the pay. I'm not sure if anybody's on. Somebody's on. Let's do that. Ah, yes. Okay, and back over. Okay. Okay. So this is looking good. So now we have to figure out our points of health. I think we should have one right here. Okay. So where's my chain? Okay. So I think we should have one right there and right there. Now, is there a way we can make that look a little bit better? Okay. And if we do one right there and right there, that follows the logic that that's the main part of the ship, and that's what's holding on to it. Okay, now the idea is also that we kind of have a stiff, yeah, so we could keep that there too. And I really like the idea of using the chains, guys. Yeah, okay. My goodness. Okay, back to work on this. Yes. Yeah, I like how the balloon turned out a little thicker than the last one I made. I'm pretty proud of that. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here, okay? See, here's one of my ideas. So he's got the chain right here that actually just, instead of going up and around the balloon, okay. Whoops, nope, we're not ready to do some side chaining. Although that's something we could look at here in a minute, okay? Definitely could look at some side chain issues. Because the new with the new update we can do chains on the side, and I kinda like that. Okay, so that turned out pretty good. Okay, now let me show you kind of what I'm thinking here. Okay, and let's grab some scaffolding to help me get up there so I can do what I want to do. I'm actually kind of thinking, yeah, watch this. Okay, I'm actually kind of thinking that what if, what if no. Nope, not what I want to do. But here, let's go ahead and zip up to the top and then okay. Yeah, my flying today has been absolutely hard. I do understand. It's been terrible. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and very good. Because honestly, the balloon is going to actually flex around this, right? And then, boom. We go ahead and we have this a structure here that's going to help hold on to it. Not like that. Boy, that looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. So, yes, it goes all the way around like that. You know what? Why wouldn't that look okay going all the way across like... That actually could look pretty cool. And give it another... Never thought of doing something like that. That actually... Give it kind of like a fin look. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this one going down. See if we like the result, okay? That is the whole trick, is we want to like the result. Okay. See, I think that looks really good, And it's, we could even just take that wool off as if it condenses, but I think I kind of like the wool there. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like from a distance. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks great. And it looks like it's being held up there. Oh yeah, and then if we do another one there, maybe even take that one up there like, oh yeah, okay, I'm sold. This is how we're going to do it. Okay, this looks so good. Or in my opinion, it does. And you know what? I'm pretty happy with this being up here like that, and then this coming up across like that. Oh yeah, I'm glad I brought the extra iron because I'm going to need it for this stuff right here. Oh yeah, this looks so good. Okay, let's make some more bars. I think it looks really good on top of there. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some more bars. We're going to grab 16 more. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab 32. We can always make more if we have to. Okay. Like, airships would have, some sort of aluminum and stuff on them, okay, to help with structure, and in this case, it could even help with the wind and everything, so this could be, a way that we add some structural integrity to our balloon. Okay, let's see how that looks way over here off to the side. Okay, so do I like it all the way across? I mean, I like the way that looks. That looks really phenomenal. That kind of gives you structure. I wonder, instead of doing the bars all across, maybe if we did something that slants down, Yeah, I wish you could like do like a slanted bar. Sorry, gotta do a little stretching there. My goodness. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, it'd be great if we could do some sort of slant. Maybe have the bar come out or something pointing at the front. Oh, that would look good. What do we have? End rods. We have end rods. So what if we did an end rod at the front? Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and mark where these other chains are going. Okay. Can I get enough going to actually break it? Maybe, 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 just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, once I get one mark, it'll be pretty easy. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, so let's go ahead and then fly up there. Okay. Bam, bam. Let's go ahead and chain it up. I think I just added some chains somewhere I didn't want to. That's okay. Yeah, I bet you there's some sideways chains down there. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other one. Okay, very good. Let's chop this one down. Nice. Yep, that one did not want to fall, did it? Okay, boom, boom, boom. And there we go. We got those chains attached now. I really kind of like this. Yep, that's how you know, that's the best part about building is that's how you really find, do you like what you're coming up with? Are the ideas good? Is it better than what you did before? Yeah, boy, there's that chain. I knew I had one up there. Okay, let's go ahead and chop that one down. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take a gander. So what we got to decide now is, do we need to have a third set of supporting chains, that maybe come down here? With the size of this thing, I'm thinking that might be wise. It is a much bigger ship than I usually build. Okay, so yeah, I say let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. Now, do we, and yeah, I think right up here on the prow. Yeah, okay. So maybe take this off. So let's go ahead and take these chains off. Nice. But we'll go ahead and add chains right here. Right. Okay. Now, the decision goes, okay, so, whoops. Yeesh. Okay. Okay, so now, do we want those to go all the way through and up? I think we do. I do think we do. So let's go ahead. We're going to need some more chains anyways. And then we can go ahead and grab some green wool to help finish it out. I think that'll work good. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. We'll go make some chains back at the base. Okay, so back to the base. Hey guys, good to see so many people hopping in. It's been kind of a quiet day today. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Chat is wide open for anybody who's hanging out with me. What we're doing right now is we're finishing up the wood shop that we started on Friday. I went ahead and got some of the interior done, and right now I'm working on the way that the wood actually gets delivered to the wood shop, which is a flying machine, which is going to come from my trading district. So I'm pretty happy about that, because we're starting to tie in all the different lore now back to my base and stuff. So I'm kind of excited about that. So now what we're doing is we're experimenting with the chains and how to make everything look attached. So I need some more chains, which aren't going to be a problem. I got plenty of chains. Well, I don't have plenty of chains, but I need to come back anyways for end rods, because I have some ideas with the end rods, and I do want to go ahead and let's see here. Let's do it this way. Okay, let's do this. You go there. We'll get a stack of these. A stack of these. Okay. And then a stack of these. Perfect. So we got 63 chains. That is awesome. We got the end rods. We got that. Let's go ahead and make a couple more of these. Yes, there we go. So that should be plenty. Okay, we got that. We got the end rods that we needed. Nice. Okay, let's go back and see if we can finish attaching our balloon to our ship. Yeah, see, there's the one I made earlier. That's a tiny one compared to the one I just made. And that one looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that one turned out. Kind of has a really neat... Let's go up and take a look. I mean, already, yeah, see, like we used the wood up here for this, and I think it's okay. But I'm really liking what I'm doing with the iron bars this time. You know? Also, you know, we you notice this one's a lot smaller, so we only got like 3 wide. You know, with 2 outsides. I believe the other one we now have is like 5 wide, so we built a much larger one. And that looks okay, but I think what we're doing now with it is so much nicer. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do a propeller. And you know what, while we're up here, let's go ahead and grab some wood, grab some birch. Yeah, because I think a birch propeller would look good. It would be a good contrast for some of the other stuff. So let's go ahead and grab some birch. Oh, I almost made it in. Okay. That's my goal, is to fly into that and open up at the last minute. That's why I keep messing with it. Okay. I really got to work out a storage system down here, because I don't know if this is effectively working as my storage system. And I know later tonight I'm probably going to be AFKing a whole bunch of wood so I can fill up the chests at the wood shop. But yeah. Okay, let's get out of here before anything drops on me. I still do not have this place properly sated. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Mob-proofed. Yep. Okay. I need to go to there. Let's go ahead and hit it. There we go. So back to the shopping district. Let's get over there. I want to go ahead and get this finished today, and I think that'd be a fantastic way to end the stream if we can go ahead and get this looking good. I got some other ideas on what I do with it as well. So let's hop in there and let's walk over there. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Chat is wide open if anybody wants to hop in and chew the fat with me. I am just kind of hanging and chilling after a really long week. So you know what? I forgot the green. I went over there for the green. Oh, I'm going to need to go over there for some rockets too now. Okay. I need to get the green wool. Yeah. Most of that trip was for green wool. Luckily enough, I got my soul speed, so we'll just run down across the the stuff. Yeah, the soul sand. Yeah, rockets are faster, definitely faster, and you can jump with soul speed. I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, I would think that you would be able to jump and go faster like you can when you're regularly running, but no, unless your shoes are actually touching the soul sand, you are not going to move any faster. It's kind of funny when you jump, you're kind of like jerking back and forth as if there's something wrong with you. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that wool. Then we can go ahead and finish up with that. Then we'll go ahead and do a few more details. I think it's going to look really, really good when we're done. And while we're here, since we are back, so let's go ahead and grab one thing of wool. Mr. Doll, just trying to figure out if it's worth upgrading your laptop or just buy another one. Well, I mean, most laptops, about the only thing, Tim, you can really upgrade is the memory. So if the issues you're having are memory-based, okay? If the issues you are having are memory-based, then yes, it is totally worth upgrading your laptop. So if you're having problems because of memory, then that's it. But if you're having loading issues because it just seems slow, and I'm talking everything, like for instance, if you have too many windows on your browser open and stuff like that, and if it's just a performance issue, most of the time buying a new laptop is usually the only choice you have, because you often can't get them doing too much more. Oh, and I forgot, what the heck? Who needs rockets, right? I got some. Okay. So I don't know. It just kind of depends on the laptop itself or the issues that you're having with it. Like we just got Tanya, my wife, we just got her a brand new laptop a couple months ago because let's be honest, hers was old and the processors were like trash. I mean, it couldn't even do like 2 pages of Chrome. It was terrible. An i3 CPU with 4 megabytes of RAM. Yeah, that's a little bit. I mean, it's not. I mean, it really depends on what generation i3 you're running there. You know, but the RAM's kind of low nowadays. I mean, 4 megabytes of RAM doesn't really help you much at all. You know, you might be able to get something out of it by upgrading the RAM. So that, I mean, that might be something to do first. You might try the RAM. You know, it just kind of depends on the processor itself. Yeah. Okay. So we have. Okay. So back to it. Now we got our green wool. We can go ahead and do this mess. Yep. I understand though. I understand. Yeah, we just got Tanya a nice i7 laptop because she's, you know, really trying to get her art site. I actually do need rockets. Let's go back to my chest. I got rockets in my chest. 8th gen? Well, doesn't seem that old. You might go with RAM. Yeah, try the RAM first because the RAM you're talking, I don't know, $70 or so. I mean, 4 gigs, that's pretty low for most computers now as far as processor. Like just your operating system is going to eat up that 4 gigs of RAM. So doing anything else on that computer besides operating system stuff would probably be difficult until you upgrade the RAM. So yeah, that's probably why you're experiencing some of those issues for sure. Yep, I would do the RAM first. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to go ahead and get this attached, and this actually makes more sense to me. I don't know. I don't know if it makes more sense to you. Okay, so we're 1, 2 over. Okay. Yeah, I do like how it... Oops. Yeah, I think I like this style better. Okay. Well, it's... Yeah, nature of computers. Okay, so... It could be worse, you know. RAM is not terrible, you know. I mean, it could be worse. RAM is really not that terrible of a thing. You'll get it done. Yeah, I mean, compared to a new laptop, I mean, we spent $1,000 on Tanya's laptop, and yeah, it's a new i7. I mean, it's not the latest generation i7, but it is the latest one. Or it's you know, it's the last generation before it, so it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty solid, you know, and definitely. Yeah, I mean, we want it to last for a few years so that she could get a lot done with it, you know, and she's pretty happy. I mean, before then she was dealing with a Core Duo, you know, yeah, not so bueno, especially if you're really trying to create some, you know, be creative. It's not. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's break it out there. Nice. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we got that, so we'll pop that back in there. Very, very good. Okay. You know, we can... let's go ahead and open these up from down here. I think that'll actually work out better. Nice. Nice. There we go. And there we go. And we'll just zip it. You know. At this point, I'm not worried about wasting wool. Okay. Very good. I think yes. Yes, yes, yes. So then we just... There we go. And then this links up here. So we got that framework that we were working on. Yeah. Okay, yes. I do like this. I think this is... I think it looks much more effective. Okay, so let's take a gander now. Let's see how our new framework, and see if that looks any better now. Okay, so zip it over this way. Yeah, okay, see, now it's, yep, I think that makes much more sense. There we go. There we go. And it doesn't, I think it looks good, you know? I mean, it's like going through it. It's not, it's thinner. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay. Now, what are we going to do here? Okay, so we need to go ahead and get ourselves a propeller going. So let's go ahead and drop off some of the stuff in our chests over here. You know, do I got a barrel? You know, I got a barrel. What am I doing? Let's grab a barrel instead of like, you know, we'll just throw a barrel over here in the corner. Nobody will even notice it, right? Yeah, we'll just throw like a barrel there. Bam. Okay, let's dump this junk in here. Oh, yes. Now that's nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, end rods. Okay. You know, let's get that. Let's get those iron bars. Okay, so let's see here. Zippity out here and okay. So if we follow this, okay, all the way to yes. I think that looks okay. Yeah. And then maybe go ahead and put a couple of end rods right up here at the top, right? Kind of like lightning rods. Okay, that needs to go right there. Very good. You know, kind of draw the lightning away. I think you know, and it does this. It does the effect of opening up, and then maybe end rod this at the end too. Let's see how that looks from a distance. Fantastic. Let's zip over here. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The end rods really do. They add some nice touch to it. Okay. Very, very good. Oh yeah, I do like that at the end. Nice, nice. Okay, now what we got to do is we need to make the ship come alive. Okay, that's what we want to do right now. Is we're going to make the ship come alive. So let's go ahead and catch a wink. Okay. Now, okay. So we can go ahead and put this stuff over. I'll put the iron in there for right now. And what we want to do, why do I have dirt? I hate dirt. Okay, let's go ahead and put some lanterns up. That's always an easy way to make things look a little cooler. We'll put one over here at the end. And over there in the front. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and layer some in like right there. Like right there. Nah, maybe there. That's too close. Okay, let's knock that one out of the way. Yeah, that'll be okay. Maybe have a couple over here, you know, at the end. Very good, very good. And then this is just going to be cargo hold down here, so we're not so worried about that. Okay, very, very good. Okay, so we got all that going on. That's looking pretty nice. That's looking pretty sharp. Okay, that's what I need to do. You're right. That is exactly what I need to do. We need to go ahead and we need to build ourselves a propeller. Now, where did I put that birch? Birch. Where did I put the birch? There's a birch somewhere here. No, I put it in here. No. Okay, let's put this away because I'm getting confused. Okay, that goes up in there. And there's my birch. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with some birch. We'll go ahead and make quite a few logs. But we're going to need ourselves some fences. Yes, we're going to need some fence posts. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's try that again. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Grab some sticks. Let's make some fence posts. That's the fence posts I want. Fantastic. Okay, I think we're in good shape. We've got ourselves some fence posts. We got ourselves some birch. And let's see if we can't make ourselves. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So we'll just strip all that out. Does that look okay like that? Yeah, it'll have to do. It'll have to do. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and work on a propeller. Yes. So that's why we went ahead and got this. Okay. Let me think. How do I want to do this? So let's go ahead and take this off first, okay? So our propeller is going to be built up of blocks, like such, okay? I think I just boxed myself into a corner. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Okay. Okay, now, we want it to have motion, okay? That's the trick to some of this, is you want it to look like it has some sort of motion to it. So I'm trying to remember, let's see here. So for instance, So for instance, if we're if we're coming up here, then that's going to be like there. Then we're going to get rid of that, right? And then boom, like that. Okay. There we go. And so now we got motions as if those are propelling around. So that's really the whole trick to doing those. I think we're going to have to come down here to be able to do the rest of them. Okay. Luckily enough, I've got me some scaffolding. Yes. Let's go ahead and grab that block there. Okay. Not so bad, not so bad. Okay, so let's zip up there and let's see what we can do with that. Yes, chat is wide open, so thank you guys for hanging out with me, especially this last hour. We are doing some finishing touches on the airship that brings wood over here to my, let's see, I don't like that actually. Let's go down there, yes. That's going to be a little bit easier to work. To the wood fat, to my wood shop. So yeah, that's what I've been working on today. We went ahead and laid out the initial design for the wood shop on Friday's stream, or should we say the initial blueprint. So earlier in stream, we went ahead and created the actual shop, which is right there, which is looking pretty good. There's still some more detailing I want to do in it, but definitely I think it has a look and a style to it that I'm pretty happy with. So now what we want to do is we are working on, yeah, come on, scaffolding. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. Okay. What we're working on now is we're building a propeller, and the whole trick with propellers is giving it the look as if it's in motion. Does that make sense? You know, and especially with something like this where you really can't give motion to it. You know, you're having to rely on different types of motion. Okay, so now we've got a propeller going. That's kind of cool. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and fill in the propeller. Okay. Not that way. Yes, not that way. That's not a very effective way to fall into a propeller. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so that's why we went ahead and made the fences, because the fences are going to help us give some structure to our propellers and give it a little bit more motion to it. So let's see what we can do with that. Okay, so basically, So then that gives us more of a propeller feel to it. I really kind of like it, yeah. Okay, so the trick is now we want that to go on each side. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get that going, okay? And so we just go ahead and build it up and around like that. Yes, and that's going to help us give that feel of motion. Okay, let's try that again. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in to watch me fall off of scaffolding. That seems to be the theme for today. I fall off more scaffolding. Okay, now let's go ahead and see if we can't get up there. Yes, that'll be a little bit easier. Okay. Man, it's amazing how you can like build scaffolding in so many ways. It is so useful. So useful. There we go. So now we've got, now it kind of like, we kind of got a propeller thing going, okay? Now, what we could do to give it a little bit more motion is maybe if we had some, I got some dark oak logs. What if, yeah, let's give this a try, okay? So we did everything with birch, which is great, but let's go ahead and throw some dark oak, right? Okay, and I watched 8-Bit Kid when she made her windmill last season. I think this is what she did, and it really helped the propeller, look like it had some motion to it. And that's what I'm shooting for. I want this thing to look like it's going to... Nope. There we go. Okay. I want it to look like it's going to actually... Yeah, well, I got off it. Check that out, okay. We just have to zip up a little bit more and we've got it. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and then this is like our, yeah, okay. Yeah, see, yeah, I think that looks pretty good because it has that motion, and then the frames. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. That's pretty good. You know, I'm not going to balk at that. So let's go ahead and take down our scaffolding, start collecting this stuff back up. And let's see, I got scaffolding in a few different places. So now it's time to do some details. So let's add some life to the build. Okay. Notice I grabbed some armor stands. So we're going to go ahead and use those to help give this build a story. Because I think that makes the build so much fun, is when you can add a story to what you're doing. Okay. Oops. Nice. Got that. I have recovered each and all my stuff. Okay. Boy, I'm really, really liking the way this one turned out. I think, you know, what I've been doing with these flying ships is this is the third one I'm making. And whenever you're building stuff, you end up refining things. You know, like the first time you build a thing, yeah, that's okay. You know, like the one I made last season, I was actually really happy with. I thought it turned out good. The one I made over there by the trade station, you know, not as much as I like the first one. But refining the skills on this one, like the method of using slabs to build your base as opposed to full blocks, I think that worked out fantastic. And now I don't really feel the need to go down there and doing any detailing with stairs or anything like that. In fact, this one turned out so good. I really love the fact that I like the fact of using logs instead of planks. It gives you that extra texture up there. And I don't think I'm missing the stairs. I mean, I can still add the stairs to smooth it out some, but I don't think we're missing it. I think, so that's what I'm kind of excited about. And I really like the way I use the way the dark oak turned, the stripped dark oak, for another texture to the actual sides of it. So things are looking pretty good. So here's what we're going to do now. So now we want to go ahead and start adding some detail and going ahead and putting some more things in there. So look, we got some birch on us. Let's go ahead and use some of this birch to give us some details. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... What I'm doing right now is adding some birch over here to kind of look to our wood pile to make it look like we have a variety of different woods. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, let's come over here, okay? And now what we're going to do is we're going to start putting in the idea of what type of cargo this is carrying. So look, we're going to have a ton of cargo in here. Like everybody recognizes birch, right? So that's one of the reasons why I'm putting some birch down here, is it's going to fit in really quite good, you know, because everybody say, oh, what's in the cargo hold? Birch? Yes, birch. Okay. Because guess what this ship is bringing in? It's bringing in wood. Oh, yeah, it's bringing in tons of wood, okay? So, for instance, we got birch there. You can look down here. Oh, look, there's birch. We're bringing the birch in. This is a birch shipment, right? Okay, and then I think what we'll also do is we'll go ahead and, let's see here. What's another way to do this? Interesting. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, so other things we want to do. Oh, yeah, you know what? There's a tool. So one of the things we need to be able to do is we want to be able to create some sort of, yeah, exactly, some sort of, what am I thinking of here? Steering wheel. Yep, that is the word I was looking for. English is hard today. After a long week of work, you guys know it. In fact, I'm sure we got students here, and we'll just have this sticking out of the hole. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. So we'll have it sticking out of the hole, you know, so that everybody knows that's what's coming in. Very much so. You know, you can always check down in there and see what's happening there. Okay. In fact, we could probably take it one step further, right? We'll still leave this here so you can still check down underneath it. But we can go ahead and make a pile of birch. Yeah. There we go. Now it looks like we're bringing stuff in, right? Yeah. Very good. Very good. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. Okay, so that's looking good. So now we need to create a what do you call those things? It's the... Oh, but that looks so... Yeah, it just blends in with everything. Okay, we need a different type of... of fence. We need a different type of fence. Let's go ahead and throw some of these in here. Do I got any dark oak logs? Yes, I do. Okay. So let's go ahead and take our dark oak logs, and let's go grab some sticks. Sticks. Glad I picked up some sticks earlier. Oh, we don't want... nope. Yes, that's the stuff we want. Very good. Okay, now that we got some dark oak, let's go over there and let's create a... Boy, I cannot for the life of me remember what that's called. That's okay. It'll come to me later. Now that's... We're going to set that there. Okay, and that's going to be how we steer and everything. I guess we could do some other details, like maybe a place to sit or a bench or something. But I think I'm pretty cool with this. We got our propeller right behind us. We got the wind in our sails. Yes, we are ready to go. So what do we need to do for that? Okay, so what we're going to do is I brought some things with me. So let's go back over here. I think I threw them in the brown box, which is great. So first off, let's go ahead and let's decide how we're going to do this. So first, let's go ahead and put this there. That doesn't work for me. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, so how about if we... The tough part about Minecraft is coming up with solutions for them to look like they want. We want like a captain's thing, but yeah, I think I'm still in the same spot. I thought I had an idea, and now I see it's not going to work. So I'm trying to think of something else that might give me something similar to that, but I don't think I have anything else that's going to give me something similar to that. Oh, it's so tough. It's so hard. Okay, well, anyways, we'll go ahead and leave that for right now. We'll come back to that. Okay, so what do we want to do? Well, let's go ahead and do this. So I want to try some of my hand at an armor stand. I haven't done the new armor stand, and there's a new book now, and there's all sorts of things you can do with it. So let's go ahead and grab our armor stand book. Ah, yes, and let's see what we can do with it. So, for instance, you know, let's see here. So, you know what we need here is we need a guy that is, we need some sort of control surface. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get ourselves some redstone. Oh, my inventory is trash again. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this up in here, maybe. Okay, very good. Okay, now redstone guy. Okay. Oops, sorry. Redstone. There we go. And what we want to do is we're going to take a lever. Okay, and then we're going to take a repeater. No. Okay, and this, okay, and then we'll have one of these all ready to go. So let's go ahead and do this. So basically, what do we got here? We got a we got a redstone repeater there that we can like turn on and off, right? And then we got this, and then we're going to go ahead and take our lever, and we're going to do this. Okay, so this is like, you know, this is like setting the sawmill going, right? Loving it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create some action here, okay? So let's go ahead and do this. Is that the right book? Okay. There we go. Okay, now check target. Okay, we got the target. Yes, not a problem. So now what we want to do is let's take a look at the styles. Show base plate? No. Okay. Do we want to show arms? Yes. Okay. Let's try that again. Show arms? Yes. There we go. Okay. Okay, he's pointing in the right way. That's exactly what I want to do. So now let's go ahead and pose adjust. No, not pose adjust. Pose presets. Okay, so let's hear. We got a whole bunch of pose adjustments we can take. So what if we had a guy reaching out? Let's see here. What would look good? Winning, sitting, arabesque cupid, stargazing, joyous, sad. Huh? Okay, salute. Okay. Almost kind of looks like facepalm, doesn't it? Okay, so presets, let's go back to lasing. Yeah, okay, very interesting. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get a head on this as well. But let's go ahead and, let's see here. Blocking. Okay, now let's see. Let's go ahead and do some pose adjust. So the left arm. Okay, so I believe y-axis. Okay, that would not be the right axis. Pose adjust. So instead of the y-axis, let's go ahead and take it out some. Okay. Pose adjust on the right arm. Yeah, some negative, some positive y. Okay. No, don't take my book. No. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, pose adjust, and we want the arm. Okay, this is kind of slow. Is there a quicker way? Let's see here. Swap slots, tool rack. Oh, these are nice. I like these. Block on surface, item flat. No, okay. Mirror legs, arms. Nope. Okay, we're just going to have to go with the slow X and Y because I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think we can get it nudge position. Yeah, I mean, we can nudge position, but that's not going to do it. Okay, so let's see here. So Y is left and right. So let's go ahead and go with the Z. Okay. Okay, so let's do pose adjust, right leg. Oh, that's a leg. No. Pose adjust, right leg minus Z. Oh, I was doing the leg? Terrible me. I'm so awful. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and do... actually, let's go back to presets, okay? And attention. Yes. Okay. So now, let's just do the... Let's just do the pose adjust. The right arm, okay, is up Z. Nope. Right arm is up X. The good. Okay, so right arm is right arm is up X again. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. I don't know how Zombie Cleo does this. She is like a master of this stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get this up. Right arm, pose, right arm X, there we go, right arm, yeah, right arm up again, okay, there we go, and now let's go ahead and do the left arm, okay, pose presets, okay, and let's do that, there we go, now we've got it, sorry, it just took me a little bit to figure out, left arm, and pose presets, left arm plus, awesome, and pose presets, left arm, okay, so basically he's working the machine, there we go, I think that's going to be great, you know, and let's go ahead and do a few more things like styles. We definitely want to show the base plate, no show base plate, good, okay, now let's see here. Small stand, gravity, stand visible, display name. Don't need to do any of that. Don't need nudge position. That's all good. Pose presets. Okay. Let's see here. Head and body. Block on surface. Item on surface. Tool rack. That's looking good. Don't need to do any of those else. Mirror arms and legs. No, don't need to do that. Utilities. Copy, paste, lock, unlock. I think we're going to lock this. Okay. So there we go. Now what we need to do is we need some stuff. So let's go ahead and get this guy a head. Let's give him a head. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple more things. And that's what I mean about bringing life to our build, is now we are telling a story. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to give that stand a personality. It took us a minute. You know, I guess the more you do the stands, the quicker you can do them. So I just got to start. I always start doing more of them in the world because I think it's a lot of fun to do that stuff. Okay. In fact, we need to get a guy working the crane. You know, that thing's been sitting there and the work's not getting done. Okay. So let's go ahead and check and see what type of heads we have here. Let's go ahead and yeah, I guess we'll take one of these Alex heads that's sitting around here. I'm not sure where I got the Alex heads from, but hey, what you gonna do, right? And we're gonna go ahead and give Alex. What are we gonna give Alex? We're gonna give Alex. No, I'm not gonna give Alex the good stuff. But I think we're gonna go ahead and find something that's not all that useful to us, such as Frostwalker boots. You know, maybe not. No boots. Let's give her. Ooh, yeah. Let's give her something that's not all that useful. Okay. Yeah, like projectile protection. Okay. And a chest plate. So, we got plenty of these sitting around. It's not like I'm going to run out of chest plates anytime soon. Sure. Okay. And that's going to give her, well, anyways, you know, what we need to do is I think we need to take some of that leather and we need to make some leather armor. Ow. I've been sitting in this chair too long today. Okay. We need to make some leather armor, and then we can make some outfits. In fact, well, you know, not the armor. I don't think Alex would look good in the armor. Let's get her something a little bit nicer, okay? Yeah. I'm glad I thought about that. Okay. So yeah, no, we're not gonna put her in armor. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and grab some of this. I mean, it's not like I'm hurting on leather, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and bam. Let's go ahead and get her a... Does she need boots? Nah. We'll give her a tunic. So one tunic and one set of pants. Good. That should be enough to keep her going. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get her... Let's go ahead and figure out what colors we want to dress her in. Well, she might just get what I have. I got some green. Yes. So I'm thinking she's going to go green. So let's see here. Yes. There we go. Easy enough. There we go. Okay. So let's get her dressed up and let's see how this is looking. And I would like to do a few more with some guys carrying some things in maybe. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know? But we've got, we'll put Alex in charge of the wood shop. I think that would look pretty good. I think that would look pretty nice. Okay. Ah, yes. My goodness, the day has just gone by. Awesome. It didn't render in that fast. I'm like, oh, where'd everything go? Okay. So now let's go ahead and let's dress. Oh, you know what? Apparently, utilities. Let's unlock. Okay. Let's get the dress. Apparently, you can't put stuff on it when it's like that. And there we go. And then we'll go ahead and I love this part that you can actually come in here and you can lock stuff now. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and so there we go. We've got Alex here chopping wood for our customers. Looking sharp, absolutely sharp. I'm super fabulously excited about that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take these. Chris, how's it going? Awesome. I haven't seen you for a while. Hopefully you've been having a great day. Hopefully your weekend's gone good too. Me, I'm just finishing up some things here at my new wood shop. Yeah. So I'm working through some stuff right now. I'm going to trying to add some life to it. Let's see here. Let's grab that spruce log there. Pop one in there like that. Very good. Well, thank you for stopping and saying hi today. I do appreciate that. It's been kind of a quiet stream today, which is nothing wrong with that. Just, you know, sometimes. There we go. So we got our different ones here. You know what we need to do? I forgot. Before we do this, we need to go ahead and we need to name this stuff. So let's hear anvil. Do I have enough iron in here to pull off an anvil? Did I put iron? I put iron over here, right? Yes, let's go grab some iron. Because, you know, it's going to be close whether I have enough for an anvil. Let's see if we do. Okay, so. Oh my goodness, check that out. Just enough for an anvil. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the anvil. We'll put the anvil like right over here. Because, you need an anvil no matter where you work, right? So let's go ahead. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Oh, I have 3 levels too, so I only have like 3 levels. Okay. Spruce. 1 diamond. Stack. A stack. Okay, now let's see if my naming scheme is going to work. So let's put that down. Now, okay, so this is where I'm putting all my wood, and then boom. So people can come up here and say, okay, hey, there's spruce. Ah, 1 diamond a stack, and then look inside the barrel, and there will be some for sale. Yes. Okay, well, good. Well, since I'm running out of time, let's go ahead and knock out a couple more and see where we're at. There we go, 1 birch log, so birch. 1, no. 1, no, 1, no. There we go. 1 diamond, a stack. Nice. Okay, and then that will be right there. And then let's see here. I think I'm going to have to get some more levels, which is fine. I need to repair stuff anyways. Dark oak, 1 diamond, a stack. Nice. There we go. Fantastic. So dark oak, 1 diamond stack. Birch. That's easy to read, right? I think that works. I think that's worked. Now here's the thing that I really want to go ahead and do is now that we've got that. So watch this. We can actually. Okay. How do you do it? How do you do it? I can make this thing disappear. Or I should be able to. Okay. Well, I'd love to make I want to make these stands disappear, and I'm supposed to be do it. Yeah, let's hear. Let's read the book. Okay. So, let's see here. Utilities and mirror arms and legs, seal, unseal, unlock. Let's see here. Where is it? Invisible item frame. Fix item frame. Okay. So now let's see here. Let's see how this works, okay? I keep on knocking out my stuff, okay. Ah, there we go. Now we're there. Item frames. Fix item frame. Okay. So item frames, back to item frames. Invisible item frame. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Trying to figure out the tools. Okay. Item frames. Let's see here. Invisible item frame. Okay. Yeah. I love figuring this stuff out. Okay. If invisible, set value to 1. Okay, well, it's not. Okay. Let's see here. I'll try one more time. Fixed item frame. Yes. Okay. Now let's try one more time. Invisible item frame. Okay. I will look this up, guys, because I'm out of time, unfortunately. Oh, man. But, hey, check it out. So, today, stream, great time. We went ahead and got most of the shop ready to go. We only have to do a few more details. We were adding some life to it. We had put Alex to work. She's got to get to work here. We know where our wood comes from. It's coming shipped in straight from somewhere, probably my wood factory. I think that's what I'm going to do next is we're going to go ahead and set up a place in our valley where these come down and you can load them up with wood and send them over here to the shopping district. That would be awesome. See that, and that goes along with my lore too. So that's fantastic. Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping. I appreciate those of you who stopped in the last hour. Oh, but it's on time for me to end the stream, and I hope you guys have a great time. I hope your weeks go well. I hope you guys are blessed. And just a reminder, I will be streaming again Tuesday evening. We're going to be doing some more work in Mirage, yes, in Wizard 101, so I'm super excited. it looks like we might be able to finish Miraz out first part of September. So I'm pretty excited about that because Interior is coming up, and I know that's going to take that's probably going to take a couple weeks, 3 or 4 weeks maybe, to get through that. So I'm looking forward to it. Nani, I hope you have a great day. Chris, thank you for coming in. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Catch you guys hopefully Tuesday night or maybe Friday when I get back on with some Minecraft, guys. This is Kimise. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.